Okay, I think this is a fun podcast. I think it was pretty fun. It's just Georgia and Ila. So I'm again having a hard time finding somebody to do my podcast. I think everybody's schedules are just bananas. So I had about 6 tries and I gave up and I just roped my kids into being my guest this week. And I think it was really good for them. They've been cooped up in their room. They're super chatty and really positive. And Ila Kreischer, positive hasn't really been an adjective in her wheelhouse lately. So I think it was actually a gift. So maybe, thank you, God, for making it where nobody wanted to be or nobody could be on my podcast this week so that my kids could. So I think it was perfect. We talk about a ton of stuff. I don't even know what, like public versus private school. We're going camping this weekend. We talked about that. We talked about online school and how it's changing soon. We talked about tattoos, our dogs, just about everything. So I don't know. It's a good little episode. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy Georgia and Ila. Thank you for showing up every week. We are rehitching up to the book club. We are going to read The Last Bookstore by my friend Brooke Purdy. And I think she has a co-author. I don't know her name off the top of my head. But we're going to be reading that and discussing it probably the next week or so. So if anybody wants to read The Last Bookstore, you can. There's a link on my website, wifeotp.com. In the book club tab, there's a link to The Last Bookstore. So feel free to get it from Amazon and listen to us when we discuss. Thanks for showing up. And thanks for everything. So I hope you enjoy Georgia and Ila.
Mac, you silly boy.
Okay.
Why do you get Mona?
Does everybody have their dog?
No, Izzy's wandering.
Izzy, she'll lay down. She's got her Chewy. Lay down, Izzy. Okay, lay down. Hi, guys. Long time no see.
Not funny.
It's not funny?
No.
A little bit funny?
Ew.
Since I just saw you in the kitchen. You got the joke, did you? Thank you. Thank you, Ila. Thank you, Ila. So I've been having a really hard time getting guests on my podcast, which makes me feel really bummed because I don't ever want my podcast to feel like it's an inconvenience for anybody. And I try to make it super fun. But I think because it's gone straight to Zoom, it's not as fun. So people don't want to do it. And it's a bummer. I'm really bummed. And people are busy and people have legitimate reasons. But so I roped you in again. I tried 6 people this week and everybody had a conflict or just couldn't do it. So thank you for coming from the kitchen to the podcast studio. That was a long commute. I know.
Yeah.
Long commute. So how's it going with the puppy?
Good.
He's so drooly.
He looks like a
There's
horse.
like a puddle right here of his
drool.
drool and hair.
He's a pretty good dog, though, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's been a pretty good
Psycho.
dog. I think I don't want to jinx it, but I think we have him potty trained.
Yeah.
I'm kind of happy about
What
that.
is he looking at?
He's so weird.
He's
He's like
way-
a cartoon character.
Why is he weird? Oh, because he's like a cartoon character.
He's just different. I think he's missing something in the head.
He's a really good watchdog, though, right?
Yes.
His bark is scary.
His bark is really scary. For he's on the 13th. He'll be 6 months old. Except that he does
He's
put his
eating his
entire foot
foot.
inside his mouth. He puts his whole foot in his mouth. Why?
I don't know.
Look at him. What a goober.
Ew, it like fits too. It's not like a problem.
I mean, it looks like he's going to
Ew.
gag himself, right?
no, it just fits in his jowl.
He's so cute. He's a very sweet dog. Are you glad we got him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you feel like it was too fast after Priscilla died?
Nah.
I mean,
yes.
I don't.
Yes.
Tell me what you think.
Yes.
Yes, it was too soon.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, not. How long was the time?
It was
in
2
between?
weeks.
Okay, that
Yes.
was a little too soon.
It was very fast.
Guys.
It was very, very fast. I mean, I think he was the right dog for our house. And at the timing, I mean, it is what it is, but it was pretty fast. I mean, I find myself really missing Priscilla a lot. I didn't feel like I gave myself enough time to kind of let her go. Because she died so suddenly. You know, it was so unexpected that it was like she's sick and she's gone all within just a couple days. So 2 days, literally. We found out she was sick, and the next day we put her down. It just was so fast. I didn't feel like I had time to process it. You know, a psychic told me that she was my soulmate, that she was here for me
Priscilla.
after she died. She said that Priscilla's death has affected me a lot more than I have been able to realize, because nothing's replaced her.
Not
Because
fatty.
Ninny 1 and Ninny 2 are nothing like
About
Priscilla.
Mona.
Mona is
Ninny
just
1
old.
Ninny 1 on the floor is very needy. This
Yes.
dog is my shadow, and sometimes I need a minute. And Priscilla was not my shadow. She would be in the room where I was, but like I work out and Izzy is at my feet.
I know. I saw that this morning.
It's so exhausting.
Mac does that to me when I'm anywhere and you're like doing something else.
Yeah.
Like when I'm in the kitchen, like just drinking water, he'll watch me. Mona,
he
shut
sits
up.
in there.
He's very involved, Mac,
Mona.
in what's going on. But Mac's not needy. Izzy's needy.
No.
Yeah, Izzy's a little.
Izzy's a little bit needy. Izzy may be a little bit like nervous as a dog.
Mm-hmm.
And Priscilla was just solid. Man, she just was solid. She was just a great dog. So I don't think I'm done mourning the Potamus Pie. I'm not done. So a fan reached out today and offered to paint a portrait of her. You know, we have Dad has a sponsor on his podcast called Paint Your Life that they gave us a portrait for his sponsorship. And that's the picture I had painted of Priscilla already, but I can't wait to see what this other person is going to paint. Maybe we'll just do a whole wall collage of Priscilla portraits. Would that be creepy?
Yes.
And then
Mona,
when Mona dies, we'll do Mona. When Gus dies, we'll do Gus.
Like a shrine.
Like a shrine to our animals.
Oh my God.
Is that a little bit creepy?
A little bit.
I don't think it's creepy. I would do it.
I do.
I don't think it's creepy either. Ila, I don't think it's creepy either. How do you guys feel now that Priscilla is gone?
I don't not notice it, but I don't really believe it.
Like it's not real?
Yeah.
Oh.
But like I have him.
Yeah, he's a good replacement. He looks so much like her. I'm going to let Ninny number 3 out the door.
Why? She's beautiful.
Georgia? How do you feel now that Priscilla's gone?
I forget about it, and then I like see a picture of her and I get sad
Yeah.
or I get happy because
Yeah.
I like oh, my dog. But like when I'm walking around the house, I don't notice it anymore. I used to, like in the very beginning, I used to notice it. And then when I was like feeding the dogs for the first time and I saw her pills, I noticed it and I got really sad.
Yeah.
But like when I'm walking around the house, I don't realize it until like she comes up on the picture thing we have.
Uh-huh.
And then I start thinking about it. But yeah, he's just so much effort that I forget about it.
He has been. All puppies are a lot of effort. In the scheme of puppies, he's pretty easy. He
Yeah.
sleeps a lot. He has a very predictable schedule. He plays really hard in the morning. And then at about 10 o'clock, he falls asleep until like 4. And then he wakes up and has a little playtime at 4 and eats dinner and takes another nap. And then he has playtime at like 8 o'clock from like 8 to 10. That's intense playtime at night.
So scary. I hate it.
You do?
They run from couch to couch
Yeah,
and they
when
run
they do
on
the
top
8.
of me. And they have no like awareness of anything going on around them.
I think it's adorable.
I think it's really cute.
terrifying. It's like an earthquake.
I think it's adorable. They're just huge. They don't really even know that they're huge. Goofy dog.
Idiot.
He's so funny. Well, I'm glad we have
He's
him.
licking the floor and there's nothing on the floor.
Yeah, he likes this floor in here. He likes to eat the cement because he's super smart.
Mom.
So he's going to try to eat the cement right there. Super smart guy. So what are we doing this weekend?
Going camping.
We are going camping. Do you know where we're going?
Teepees.
Huh?
Teepees.
Yes, we're camping in teepees. I'm super excited about teepee camping. What do you think about it?
I'm excited too.
You are?
Yeah.
Why?
I've never slept in a teepee.
Haven't either.
Most people haven't.
So, I grew up in this log cabin, Papa J's. Papa J's log cabin. You've seen it. You've been there, right?
Yes.
Well, you look at me blank, Georgia. You don't remember the log cabin?
We haven't been there.
Oh,
I
then
haven't
maybe it
been
was
there.
just me and Dad. There's a picture of it on our skylight
Yeah.
frame. That's the log cabin I grew up in, right? It was on 20 acres of land. And there was this guy that had 1 acre carved out right next to Papa J's. And his name was Chris. And he lived in a teepee.
Oh, I remember you telling me about
Yes.
this.
He lived in a teepee. He had his own little like homestead garden. And he had a hammock outside. I used to sneak in the woods and like spy on his camp. He was never home.
That's so
But
creepy.
he lived there. Or maybe he was inside the teepee. But
the TP.
the teepee. But it was this huge teepee. I think it's going to be very similar to what we're sleeping in tonight, which is kind of cool. He had a toilet too. You know what it was?
What?
He dug a hole in the ground, and then he put sticks and he piled them like 2 going the same direction and then 2 going the opposite direction, and built like a log cabin
Oh,
over the hole. So it was a seat, and it had a big stick that stuck up on the side that he put his toilet paper on. So he basically shit in a hole. And then when the hole got full, he would just cover it up and move over and dig a new hole and shit in that hole.
Wouldn't you run out of holes?
You would think. But apparently he was like a trust fund guy, and he had a ton of money.
And he lived in a TP.
And he wanted to live off the grid. So he was off the grid in my backyard, which was also kind of off the grid. The cabin was really in the middle of the woods. It was really cool. But so I'm kind of excited to sleep in a teepee because I grew up spying on a teepee.
Spy. That's creepy.
You think that's creepy?
You just sat in the woods and you were like, I'm going to wait till he poops in a hole.
I know. I was curious. I was really curious. Who would live in a teepee
I would.
that wasn't Native American? You know, he was not Native American. He was very white. So I'm excited. You know, I hear that this is where Bigfoot lives.
That there are 20 campsites that say that.
There are?
Yes, there's like, oh, Bigfoot's been here. Look at the footprint. And it's like, oh, okay.
No, but there's like trails where you can look for him or her.
They, them. Don't be mean.
If we find Bigfoot, should we ask what pronoun it prefers?
The thing.
What do you think?
Bigfoot. Yeah. And then give him Mac as a sacrifice.
No.
Say he eats cement and
Say
beef.
no. What's your favorite thing to do when you go camping? Because we camp quite a bit. I mean, compared to most people, we camp quite a bit.
Climb.
Climb?
Where do
Yeah.
you climb?
No, just I climb. I find my ways.
You climb trees, you climb rocks. She does climb a lot. You've always been a climber. What about you, George? What's your favorite thing about camping?
Sleeping.
Sleeping?
Because
Ooh,
I
I don't like
sleep
that
a lot
part.
better.
You do? Like
Outside.
outside?
Yeah.
I like sleeping in a tent too.
I don't.
You don't like
No,
that?
I
part?
I
feel like
also like
someone's
the morning when you
kill me.
wake up and it's like really, really cold and all you want is breakfast. I like that feeling.
It's very fresh in the morning, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Do you know what I don't like?
What?
You.
No. What do you not like?
The no ice water. Like the water is.
No ice.
Isla.
I really like my ice water.
Well,
Ice
I can
water.
help you with that.
Really?
I
Yeah,
really
I
like
can
my
bring
ice
one
water.
small cooler that's just ice
Okay, thank
that you can
because
make ice water.
that part just I don't like that part.
Well, that's
like
easy
the
to
only
fix.
part I don't like about it.
It's hard to bring ice for drinks for a Girl Scout troop of 20 girls,
Yeah.
but for our small little tiny group of 3, I think I can handle some ice for drinks.
That's the only part you don't like is that you don't get ice.
Is there any part that you don't like, George?
the only part.
Not really.
Yeah, me neither.
I kind of like camping.
I just don't like.
I don't like putting everything up after I get home.
Oh, I don't.
That's
like
not part of camping though.
It is part of camping.
Like if
Yeah,
you
it
think
is.
I'm going
not for you.
No, that's all I'm saying. I'm saying like the physical camping part is like you in the woods.
No,
Like
I-
that's
there's no
after
problem with that.
camping, and then before camping is packing up. So you don't like anything after camping.
I don't mind the packing up. I don't like.
I don't
the
like
unpacking.
packing up.
Oh, I don't mind packing up
I'm
because that's
fine with
exciting
that.
because we're on our way. We're
No.
going to find Bigfoot. We're going to find. I feel confident we will find Bigfoot.
Hello, Ma.
Maybe we should take our hound dogs.
Oh,
See
that
if they can
thing,
track-
Izzy would chase a bird.
he would get lost.
They would be scared of their own shadow. What would they do if they saw Bigfoot?
Mac
Dad?
would bark.
You think they'd go, Dad? Is that you, Dad?
Mac would bark and Izzy would just run behind me
Oh,
and get scared.
well, I'm really excited about camping. I'm looking forward to it. So I watched Poltergeist the other night.
It was really
Say it.
Yes.
I mean, it didn't look that real to me.
Yeah.
Besides the clown part, I didn't like the clown part.
The clown.
I didn't like the clown part. I got a nightmare last night about that.
You did?
Yeah.
We had a nightmare about the clown.
Yeah, I didn't like the clown.
You know what's really funny? I haven't watched Poltergeist in probably 20 years. It's been a long time. And I remember being really scared of a lot of the ghost stuff that was in it. But then when I watched it now, the special effects are so not what
Outdated.
they are today that I go, I was scared of that. That is the lamest looking thing I've ever seen. But during that time period, the movies didn't have stuff like that. That was brand new technology that Steven Spielberg was able to put that like ghost that looked like it was on its big arms that was protecting the door and like roared at her. Like nothing like that was ever on screen before. So the first time I saw that, I was so scared. And then I watched it last night and was like, that is the dumbest looking thing I've ever seen. So you guys probably wouldn't be as scary to you because you're used to seeing such more sophisticated graphics.
Isla was more scared of Scream. than
Yeah,
Poltergeist.
Scream scared me worse.
Scream was really funny.
Scream was a good movie.
like
What?
that
Scream.
How was that funny when the girl's organs were out and she was hanging in the beginning? And then I didn't like that movie. I don't
didn't
like
like it.
suspense.
No. Too much jump at you stuff.
Yeah.
He's trying to get a bone.
Is there a bone back there?
Yeah.
Oh, did he get it?
No.
This guy, he's a digger. So I think there's going to be hiking at this camping trip. Do you guys want to go hike?
Yeah.
S'mores or no s'mores?
I don't like s'mores.
But you like roasted marshmallows.
Yeah, I just don't like the graham crackers.
Okay.
They taste like hot car. I don't like them.
Hot car?
Yeah.
When have you tasted a hot car?
No, like the feeling when you breathe in your mouth in a hot car.
Oh,
So hot air.
No, but like the car
hot
smell
air from
too.
inside a car.
No, but like the
Dingus.
car smell as well.
Okay.
And like bananas are like that. I don't like it.
Bananas smell like a hot car? It tastes
No.
like a hot car?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we talked about maybe bringing a friend.
How did you
We
fit
have
that
these
in
like a few friends that are also in a bubble that we're kind of in a bubble with for Corona. So what do you guys think about bringing a friend? Do you or don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Ida says yes. What about you?
Hold on. He's attacking me.
He's not attacking you. He just wants to sit on the couch too. Hey, Mac.
Come here.
Come on the floor. Or
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think bringing a friend would be fun.
be good.
It depends on the friend you bring though,
Yeah?
because you don't know how they're like gonna feel camping, and then like obviously we're all gonna hang out together, so you need like a friend who's gonna be chill with the whole fam
And hang with mom.
and hang with mom.
With sticking
My
mud
friends are
mom.
so interested in you, and it's a little creepy.
Oh, toss. Tell me more.
Never.
What does that mean?
I don't know, because
I'm cool mom?
yeah, a little bit.
I am a cool mom.
Mac, can you?
I am a cool mom. I wish Isla thought that.
They're
Isla thinks I'm
interested in
lame-o
you.
McLean.
No, that's not what I think.
Because
Really?
Isla sleeps through every single class I walk in on.
No.
You were asleep in class?
No, I don't. No, that was last night. I don't have
Twice,
class this
Isla.
night.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
You didn't have class last night.
No, I didn't have class last night. I was watching
She was
a
asleep
video.
in class?
No.
She was asleep in homework. She was
Yeah.
like, I have to get my homework done. And then she started yelling at us in the car. And then she literally got in the house and slept. And I
No.
was like, Isla, aren't you supposed to be doing homework? She was like, I was just taking a nap in my chair. And then I walked in the next time and she was under the covers in her bed with her laptop on her head. And I was like, Isla, you're supposed to be doing homework. She goes, I was reading and I couldn't focus. So I took a 20-minute nap.
Oh my God.
I didn't mean to. It just
You were
happened.
under
Just
the
happened.
covers.
Okay, the
in your
first time
bed.
that she saw me sleeping, I didn't mean to. I fell asleep in the chair.
Sitting upright in a chair.
Yeah.
No, she wasn't upright. Her knees were over her head.
What?
Her knees were over her head.
Yes, she was like in a ball, and then her knees were like up here, and her feet were on her desk.
Oh my goodness.
And I don't know how you didn't break your back, but
Should we move your desk into the living room?
No, Mom.
yeah,
No.
I want to watch you do homework.
No.
Well, yesterday, if I had to choose a tattoo representing yesterday for Ila, it would be poo poo pie.
It would be a cat,
Stop.
No, it would not be a
because
cat.
I wanted to get in a cat fight with her.
It would be poo poo pie.
No.
It would be a fork in my eyeball because that's how she made me feel.
That's awful. A fork in your eyeball.
Because that's how she made me feel in the car.
Why? What
So-
did I do to you?
Because I was like,
Oh,
Isla, do you have
the
homework?
car.
You were like, no. And then I was like, okay, what do you want for dinner? Ah! And then I started going, okay. And then Mom's like, leave her alone. She's moody.
Yesterday was not your most shining day.
I
have to
had
say.
like 11 things to do for homework. It's probably my fault, but
Yeah, anyway.
Probably your fault.
yeah, But then-
Definitely. I think change
Isla,
that
it was-
adverb.
maybe my fault.
Definitely my
It
fault.
was most likely
as your dad
your
says,
fault.
100%. 100.
Why does he emphasize the one?
100%. 100%.
Oh, 100%.
100%. 100. 100.
Guys, please stop.
So, school. Your school has decided to go. Right now, you are Mondays and Tuesdays, you learn on your own. It's called asynchronous learning.
Yeah.
Wednesdays and Thursdays, you learn with your teacher online via Zoom or whatever, and that's called synchronous learning. And Fridays, you have another asynchronous learning day. So basically, you are in school with a teacher Wednesday and Thursday only this week. And that is changing on the
know.
18th.
I hate
Now
it.
you're going to be Monday through Thursday in school with the teacher,
Well-
and Friday have asynchronous learning.
Well-
Talk to me about that.
What my
Sucks.
calculator? What
Counselor.
my counselor? Yeah, my calculator. What my counselor said
Yeah.
was that she said that they were thinking it would like lower the workload, not to make us not have as
Much.
overwhelming amount of homework
Yeah.
because we'd be doing most of the stuff in class. So that's what she was telling me.
Oh, when they
today.
change over, you'll be
Yeah.
doing it in class right then and there. That's fabulous.
But they still give like 5 or 6 assignments due over the weekend. And it's like, okay, so we're in school
Wait, you
7
have
days
5
a week
or 6
now.
over the weekend?
I have like per day.
Wait,
That's a little.
but that hasn't happened yet. So
It
how
did.
do you, No,
No,
you
they
haven't
wanna
gone to
keep
a
it.
4-day-a-week model.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, what they said is that they'd like give us school 4 days a week and that the teachers were supposed to lessen the workload. But there are some teachers that have told us they don't want to do that because we're not in school and like having class wouldn't change anything. So they're going to keep the workload the same. And then there are some teachers, it's actually more work for the teachers because my friend was talking to my old geometry teacher.
What's more work for the teachers?
Going 4 days a week.
Well, yeah, no shit.
And they, like, because they were having, it was like a lot easier for them because they could like pre-plan out their lessons. And if they wanted to, they could pre-plan out 5 lessons in like a day.
Uh-huh.
And if that was easier for them.
Well, yeah, they're only going to work physically 1 day a week. Yeah.
No, but they say it's better for the teachers to teach the students that way because they can like they won't like mess up or something. I don't know. I just don't like it because
I don't either.
people it's like it's so stupid. It's stupid.
Well, can I give you my take on it? So my take on it is I feel like our entire existence is me getting Isla to do her schoolwork.
What?
And I do not enjoy that position. I feel like it has made our relationship 90% about school. And I don't like that because I don't think that should be placed in my lap. I think that I think that this way of learning has been really challenging. It seems to have been okay for Georgia, even though these are the lowest grades you've ever had across the board. You've always had like 1 B, maybe 2. Now you have almost all B's and a C. And so
I don't have a C.
I think you do. I checked it this morning. Okay.
Girlfriend.
I think you had 1. Yes, you do. You have it in algebra.
No, an 80's not a C.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Then you have almost a C in 1.
XD.
But those are the lowest grades you've ever had. In your whole school history, this asynchronous learning, majority learning, has my mostly A, some B student at an all B, and more than 1 B is in the lower half of the B's.
But that's not because we only have school 2 days a week. It's because we're not physically in school.
I agree with you. I agree with that. But I think that that's an interesting thing to observe, that has affected your grade in that way. And then Ila, I find that your pattern is you this runs rampant in the Bert Kreischer family. I was talking to Zay about it. You're a procrastinator. So you don't want to do it right now. You want to do it at the last minute. And unfortunately for you, sometimes that means you have more than can physically be done by the time it's due because you've pushed it to the last minute. Whereas if you went to class and your teacher said, do this worksheet and turn it in, you wouldn't have to manage your time that way. So for you, the struggle is not actually the work. It's about time management. And you're having a really 8 weeks in. I still think you're having a very hard time with your time management. And that's where I come in and where you pull me in late at night at 9 o'clock. Hey, can you help me with a couple things? And 3.5 hours later, I'm going to bed, leaving you still doing homework. And that's happened many times, not just once or twice. It's happened several times. And I think part of that is because you should be in school with a teacher and doing most of that stuff in school with a teacher. And if you can't be in person, then I think you should be online because it's not fair to you and it's not fair to me or our family that you, and I don't think you are, I think you're pretty regular in this.
Ow.
That it's really hard for most kids your age to have the discipline to go, okay, 1 hour of French, 1 hour of math. I'll have a snack break, and then I'll have 1 hour of biology. No one your age does that, but that's kind of what they're asking you to do. And so I think what they're asking you to do is setting you up to not succeed. And I think they're doing it with the best intentions. And I think there are some kids that program works fabulous for. But I don't think it's most 14-year-olds in a brand new school.
Yeah, that's what they were saying, how they're doing it mostly for the freshmen.
Yeah,
because everyone else has already met their teacher and already like kind of got the hang of it.
Yeah,
but it's also like you're sitting at a computer from 9 a.m. to 2 every single day watching this nothing happen.
I understand that
people
too.
Aren't paying attention because they're doing the same thing every day where they're just watching a teacher talk.
I agree.
In your room where you have so many distractions and you're not physically with other people.
Well, here's the thing. Both ways suck. The only good answer is to go back to school in person. That's the only good answer. But like Ila was telling me about, one of her friends in her religion class has 8 assignments that she hasn't turned in. And I'm like, if she were physically in school, she would have turned those in.
Yeah.
Because some of them she would have done in class. So maybe she won't do any differently with learning online 2 other days a week, but maybe she will.
Why does she
For
say
Ila,
like this?
my opinion is for Ila, if Ila gets up and goes to class and does what she's supposed to in the class, it will relieve all this pressure because really what happens with most people is if someone says you have 12 hours to do this 1 hour project, they will do it on the 11th hour. That's the way almost everyone functions. But if you have 4 projects that are an hour each and you wait till the 11th hour, now you're screwed. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of kids struggle with that. I was talking to one of your friends' moms today who has always been a straight A student, has never even gotten an A- in anything. One class, her whole childhood has she gotten an A-. She got her midterms and it's almost all B's. And she was like, it's got to be from online learning.
Because it's just like all you do now is sit in the same chair and do the same assignments over and over again. And at that point, you're like, I have 4 things and I don't want to do any of them because I haven't, like, you're not seeing people, so you don't get, like, the way school kind of works is you do all this work and then, like, your reward almost is like that break where you get to hang out with your friends. And then you go back to class and then your reward is hanging out with your friends at lunch. And then, like, at the end of the day, like, riding the bus back is, like, your reward, or, like, hanging out with people after school or FaceTiming people after school or seeing them before school. So you always get, like, a social reward after. But now that it's just online school and you don't physically get to see anyone, there's no, like, good reward system. And I know it sucks to, like, say you need to have a reward system to do your work, but that's, like, sadly how most kids work. Because, like, I know when you were doing homework as a little kid with dad, he'd give you, like, an M&M after you did every math problem.
Yeah, I remember
and then
that.
you did your math, like, 2 times faster because you were getting a reward. So it's sad to think that's how it works, but it is. And when you go for, like, they originally said online school was going to be a month, and now it's been, like, 6.
No, it hasn't been. Oh,
Yes,
it
it
has been
has.
6. You're right.
Now
Sorry.
it's been 6, and then there's no reward system. So you're like, I'm doing this homework and turning it in, and I feel nothing because all I'm doing is pressing submit. Like, there's no, like, then you get to see your teacher, then you get to see your friends, then you get to hang out, then you get to go to practice. Like, it's just like the same thing every single day. It's like the Truman Show. It's so annoying.
It's awful. It really is awful. And, you know, for both of you, you're so socially motivated. Especially, well, no, I think, Georgia, you're as socially motivated as Ila is, just in a little bit different way. But the being with your peers and going through an experience together at this age is really, really important. And you guys don't get to do that. You're doing it singularly, which has got to make you feel lonely. And especially Ila, who brand new school doesn't know anybody. I mean, you at least have the benefit of having been there 2 years and have this whole group of friends you can call and shoot the shit about what's going on. But Ila's got nobody. And I mean, her only person she knows is Dakota. And you don't even have classes with only, 2 classes with her? And so there's nobody for Ila. I feel really bad for Ila, which is actually one of the things I wanted to talk to you about. I know what you're going to say, but just hear me out, okay? Just push pause on your pee-pee pants and hear me out, okay? Okay? I need you to say, okay. Okay. Continue. They're doing tennis workshops and I thought it might be A, a good reason to get out of the house. B, is safely socially distanced. C, for the freshmen in the room, it might be a good way to meet people and socialize. Just saying.
No.
Why?
I broke my arm when I played tennis.
So what?
I don't want to break it again.
You won't.
And the people on the tennis team scare me.
Who are they?
I'm not going to tell you.
Why do they scare you?
They're just terrifying. The tennis team is toxic.
Why?
It's terrible. I have one friend on the tennis team and she tells me all about it, and it's toxic rich people.
Toxic
gross.
rich people.
It's gross. Do not join the tennis team.
Well, it's not about the tennis team. This is just a clinic to like go and just move your body. You don't even have to have ever played tennis ever. They have all skill levels. It has nothing to do with the tennis
Why
team.
are you snorting like a piglet?
Is it the same coach
Yeah.
that you had when you broke your arm?
Yeah, he was weird. Freaky.
Oh my God. Sorry, coach, whatever your name is at high school.
He did not think I broke my arm. He think I tweaked it, and I went to the doctor and they were like, yeah, so you actually did really break it.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you legit
He gave
broke
me
it.
a leaky ice pack that gave me chemicals everywhere, and I just sat in the corner for the rest of the thing. He wouldn't let me call dad until it ended, and I was like, I have my phone right here, and he was like, no, you have to stay till it ends. And I was like, my wrist is broken. Can I go home?
So you were not into his tough love method of coaching?
No, because I was sitting there with a broken wrist.
Oh my God.
And a sprained ankle. I sprained my ankle too.
Well, don't say no now.
No.
But you have till Friday to sign up.
Shut up.
I think it might be a good way to meet
Dog.
people, Isla
Anyway.
Kreischer.
Personally, I know someone in my class that really likes tennis,
Yeah.
and I don't really like her.
Why are you so sweet all of a sudden?
So tennis is getting a bad rep.
Yeah,
that-
exactly.
he sounds. I mean, he's nice, but
No.
he's just that.
You guys might be judgy.
No.
Yeah, I am judgy. I don't want to be with snotty rich people.
But you're rich. And
Yeah, but I'm not snotty.
A little bit snotty. A
Not
little
snotty.
bit snotty. A little bit snotty. 100%.
I'll snot on you. I'll snot on you.
No, you're not snotty, but well, that's a bummer that you think snotty rich kids are all
No.
that play. What if
I
someone
know that is.
What if the whole tennis team listens to Wife of the Party and they hear you say everyone on the tennis team, because you remember, I am a cool mom.
Then edit it out and say softball team.
No.
And then I'll lie and I'll be like, guys, I'm just kidding. Because I am.
Uh-huh.
Or no. Edit it out and say golf team because I'm friends with everyone on the golf team and they'll think it's
Yeah,
funny.
why didn't you want to try out for golf?
Golf? It's so funny.
Wait, you don't want to try out for golf?
Golf is... Because
You know
apparently
what?
there are a bunch of freshmen joining and my friend's really scared of freshmen. And so she didn't want me to join because she didn't want me to be scared of the freshmen.
Oh my goodness. So, I'm going to tell you something about me and your dad.
Oh, jeez.
As you know, and I'm not joking actually, your dad is a really impressive athlete. He's an impressive natural athlete. I didn't really grow up with athletics. I grew up water skiing. But now that I've been in drop squad for about 8 months now, 10 months.
10 months?
10 months of drop squad. How about that?
You're
a long
lying.
time.
This
I'm
is
not.
a simulation.
December, get my guns.
This is a
I got
simulation.
some big guns.
Those aren't real. Those are
Wanna make 'em jump?
makeup.
Look at that. Look at that.
Stop. That's giving me Papa J PTSD.
Is that like Papa J?
PTSD.
Papa J does that.
Stop. Don't even.
Stop.
I'm not looking.
But anyway, my trainer told me that that I am actually quite athletic as well. That I just didn't grow up playing like a traditional sport.
You told me this in the car.
Well, I'm telling you now because
I haven't heard it.
I am
I
telling
know. I'm
you
just
now-
saying you tell me in the cars already.
I am telling you now because I find it a shame that you guys don't involve yourself in athletics.
Okay, I
Just
want to
for
do
right
softball.
now.
I want to do softball though.
You want to do softball?
Yeah, I've told you this so many times. I want to do softball.
Okay, but it
I
doesn't
mean,
start
I'm
till
already
January.
in the teams.
It doesn't start till January?
Yeah. That's why, but time the frick out.
The frick?
Time out. Because,
You already said like 3 curse words. Why are you saying frick?
time out because Lou is in a softball clinic. That's no big deal that I asked you guys if you wanted to do.
Yeah, I said no.
And you said no. Why?
Because I didn't want to.
You guys are poo-poo to the pants.
Girl.
My point is, you have all this athletic genes in your body. It stands to reason that being athletic might be really healthy for you.
I know, but I can't do it.
But that's because you
Girl.
don't try.
I
can't do push up.
That's because you don't try.
The PE teacher at
I'll train you.
How are you going to make it through softball's
No.
conditioning?
That's because I will get stronger there.
Well, maybe don't you think you should start working on it now?
Oh my God.
Okay, Leanne.
What? Why am I am so tired of being the only person in the house that sucks.
I feel like my brain is a pencil sharpener right now. And I don't even know.
That doesn't make sense.
My brain's a pencil sharpener. And I'm trying to sharpen the pencil by listening to the conversation. And the pencil keeps breaking.
That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense.
Yes, it does.
That
My brain is a pencil sharpener.
redonkulous.
Listen to me.
No.
My brain is a pencil sharpener.
Yeah.
And then I'm sharpening the pencil as I keep listening to the conversation. And then when it breaks, I forget what we're talking about.
Would you like to know why? Because they have done Rorschach tests on teenagers' brains, and you know what they come back as? Psychotic.
I know.
I'm
Because you're
psychotic.
psychotic. So you should go play tennis.
Psychopath.
That's
Why are
the
they
answer to this
psychotic?
is you should go play tennis.
Why are they psychotic?
Because they're in a huge neuron shedding moment in your growth and development, much like when you're Teddy's age. and you see the tantrum he
You're
has.
calling me a 3-year-old?
I'm saying your brain is
Shut up, Ila.
your brain is in a metamorphosis, much like your physical, like biological brain, not your intelligence. The actual muscle in your head
Isla's IQ is a 3-year-old.
is in an upheaval. It's exactly like when you're 3. When you're 3, your brain starts shedding all these neurons.
Isla can't put cubes together.
What?
3-year-old.
The cube?
She can't put this triangle cube in the triangle hole because she's a 3-year-old. She puts it in the hexagon hole.
Not nice. Not nice.
What even is a hexagon?
She puts it in the hexagon
Isla
hole
doesn't
because
even
she's
know
a
what
creative
a hexagon
thinker.
is.
outside the
She
box.
doesn't know how
Exactly.
many sides does a hexagon have.
5. No. Hex.
Hexagon.
It's not
Quick,
like 9
quick.
or something.
Quick,
You know how you
Isla.
remember? Hex, Hex, 6.
I thought it was 6.
Hex.
I thought that was like,
Girl, you said 5 and 9.
Pentagon is 5.
I knew it was
And
pentagon.
9-agon.
Right.
What is a ninagon?
Nonagon.
Octagon is 8.
Nonagon. I don't know.
Nonagon?
Nina gone.
Isn't it?
Like, it's a
Ninagon.
pencil sharpener gone.
So, Pentagon
Isn't
is
it
10.
Huh?
Noof?
Noof?
I think it is nonagon or ninagon.
Noofagon?
Yeah,
Look
noof.
it up.
That's
Izzy.
How about pregnanonont
Shut
Mouth.
Okay, how much did we laugh at that video?
That was like 4 years ago.
I remember.
What?
that.
So what? Do you
I
not
don't
remember
remember.
laughing really hard at that video
I
4
do.
years ago?
I do.
God, you guys.
I remember you kept just going back to it and laughing.
You kept going back like 2 seconds. Like every 2 seconds, you'd be like, "I gotta see that again," and then we go
I
back.
kid not
For
stop
like
laughing.
5
Wait, didn't I have
minutes.
like a UTI when that was there?
What?
No. You idiot. What do you even think a UTI is, Isla? What do you think a UTI is? Tell me.
Wait.
Georgia, no.
Wait.
Isla
Wait
looks
a
up.
minute, wait.
Listen to me. Isla and I were in the car. Isla and I were in the car, and she thought a yeast infection was when you ate bad bread. She goes,
What do you think a yeast infection is?
I know what a yeast infection
Oh,
is.
really?
Yes, I do.
Oh, my
That's when you-
God.
Because my friend's mom got one. It told me.
Who told you about that?
My friend.
Which friend?
Secret.
Your secret friend?
It's a secret. I'm not gonna expose
Oh my
their mom.
God! She told you about her yeast infection.
Yes, and Isla was like, "Isn't
That's
that
what
always when
I
you
bet
eat
I
bad
can
bread?"
guess who it was.
No, you can't.
Is it not a friend I know?
No,
Well, then who are you hanging out with that I don't know?
I'm very popular.
Yeah, but you can't be. You shouldn't be hanging out with people I don't know.
No, I didn't hang. Like I was texting her.
And the mom picked the phone up and started
No,
texting you about
My
her yeast
friend
infection.
told me about the mom.
Oh, your friend told you about her
Dingus.
mom's yeast infection. I thought you
Yes.
said her mom told you all about it. Okay.
No.
But didn't I have UTI?
The pronouns were
Goose.
misplaced somehow. What'd you say?
Didn't I have the UTI then? Because I kept
You've
drinking
never had a
the-
I
UTI.
think you did have a UTI. Yes, she has.
Yes, I
When?
have. When we were at Florida.
When we were watching Pregnanonant.
When?
I think you're right.
No.
Yeah, and then
She did because I had to go to Rite Aid in the middle of the night and get her cranberry
Yeah,
juice.
because I couldn't go in the
Gross.
water.
You couldn't find the water.
No, I couldn't go in the water because it stunk.
I thought that was
That's
just
right.
because
Yeah.
you didn't like your bathing suit. I didn't know you had a
No.
UTI.
No, it was a UTI.
we kept it a secret.
Those are yucky.
Do you know what UTI stands for?
Urinary tract infection.
That's right.
You can
Very
do.
good.
Good job.
Nice.
All right.
Proud of you.
I can't believe you remembered that you had a UTI. when
Where'd
we were
Mac
watching that video.
go?
So the video, if anybody wants to watch it, is from Tosh.0. And he does this compilation of people asking questions on Twitter about being pregnant. And the misspelling of the word pregnant repeatedly is one of the funniest things I have ever seen.
Yeah.
There was like a whole sentence where it was just bad grammar. It was like having two baby. I am pregnant, and I was like,
I could not stop laughing.
it
at
wasn't
that
even
clip.
English.
That clip makes me laugh to this day. Every time I watch it, I cannot help it. That and I'm a cat. I'm a kitty cat. And
I
know.
can't
Video
find
got
that
taken off of
video.
YouTube.
It did? Why?
because I don't know.
It got taken off. I can't find it anymore.
But why?
I don't know.
I loved that video.
I'm a cat.
You're
I'm a kitty
okay,
cat.
baby.
Meow,
Meow, meow, meow, meow, meow, meow, meow. I'm a cat. I'm a kitty cat.
Yeah.
Meow, meow, meow,
Do you
meow,
not
meow, meow,
remember
meow.
I do.
Yeah.
Ooh, I have abs.
You have abs?
Yeah.
That's a funny story.
You have you can't do a push-up, but you have abs.
Girl,
Yeah, I grow muscles fast.
Go
You know, if you do a
home.
push-up right, it's mostly core work. It's not really
She
arms.
can't do a push-up.
It's not really your arms.
I can't. My PE teacher said that
Have no arms?
that said that it looked like I had a mental problem when I did it.
A mental problem.
Ila.
Yeah.
That sounds very appropriate from a PE teacher.
Well, it was in middle school, so.
So what? It doesn't
love
matter that it was
school.
in middle school. No teacher should say you look like you have mental problems.
My
Did
old
he
PE
say that you
teacher
were
chased us with a
retarded, or
shopping
did he
cart.
No,
say, okay.
just mental problems.
That's what he meant.
Ila,
Well,
what do you
I mean,
think that
I wasn't
means?
doing it right. I was doing it with my arms up here.
Oh my
Girl,
goodness.
you look like a camel.
So softball, Georgia, are you still going to play softball?
I don't know.
You think Georgia?
Georgia.
Either you gonna not? Are you going to play softball if Georgia doesn't play?
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely, huh?
Absolutely.
I'll believe it when I see it.
You'll see it.
Punk. Okay,
So
can we
then why
talk
didn't
about Isla's weird habit real quick?
What weird habit?
This demon.
Oh, yeah,
just-
that.
Okay, so I am in my room and I'm doing homework or I'm watching something on my phone or I'm sleeping. Hi. I'll hear like a little, like there are different knocks that everyone has. Dad doesn't knock when, okay, the first thing he does is he doesn't knock. He just like slams the door open
Yeah.
and scares me.
Yeah,
Or he knocks with his ring.
yeah,
So it's like,
yeah. Like
and it
this.
scares me. Yeah, and he does it really loud and it scares me.
Yeah.
So those are his two. Yours are like a fun little baby knock,
Ding, 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 ding.
or you knock once. Isla either does a dad and slams the door open, or she does her butterscotch knock, which is with her nail. So she'll knock on the door with her nail. She'll just go tap, 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 and then leave. And then I'll open the door and there will be a line of butterscotch chips at my door. And there either
that's
be
really sweet.
there either be a
Yeah.
line or just one, and it is the scariest thing ever.
Why is that scary?
Because I don't know who, like, I used to not know who it was, and I think they're laced with poison because they're just like lined up at my door. And she does them, and I go, Isla, what are these for? And then you just hear her in the other room like this, hee.
I think that's adorable.
I think it is.
I think that's really sweet.
And then she threw them at me.
Yeah.
So I
No,
duct
that's
taped a
not
bag
sweet.
of them to her door.
Yeah, and then,
And then she threw the bag at me. And now I have 4 lined up on her door frame.
I
and
can't
she
get
doesn't-
them.
She's too short to reach them.
okay, I'm 5'11".
vertically challenged.
You're 5.
You're
3.
vertically challenged.
No,
I'm vertically challenged also. You should have Halston get them for you while he's here.
also please.
You're very tall.
Isla, just climb. If you like climbing so much.
I'll try.
So I have to say, there was a period of time when the two of you were fighting a lot in COVID, but that seems to
Yeah.
have subsided.
It fluctuates
I just gave up.
because Isla's weird.
You just gave. I just gave up. What did you give up?
Scary.
Did you give up your UTI?
No, she gave up her butterscotch chips.
Is that what made it stop? That you were giving a little breadcrumb of goodness?
No, that started some of it.
No.
So what happened? What
Because
shifted? Did
Jordan will
anything-
never let me in her room anymore.
No.
No, I walk in.
Well, no.
my corner is all.
Why would you want to
piled-
go in that pigsty?
Hey, shush.
It is
I
a
had my corner in there.
pigsty.
I had a
I
corner.
let-
How could you get to the corner?
I do. I have my ways.
Because I want alone time, and you do not respect my alone time. You just go, hi.
But you
Hi.
both each have a
Hi.
problem with the same because you don't like her in your room either.
Yeah,
She does go
so
in my room
suck it.
now.
She bullies her way in and lays down and you go, stop!
Yeah.
I
Because
can hear
I'm
you all the
more
way to the house.
powerful. I'm more powerful.
But Izzy comes in there.
You're definitely taller.
and more physically inclined.
impaired.
Inclined?
We were we were on that walk, that turtle pond walk, and Dad was walking Mona, and you were walking by yourself, and Isla was walking Mac, and I was walking Izzy. And I said, Izzy and I were really far ahead because we were like running and we were just like really fast. And Isla and Mac were like tripping over rocks, and like Mac was dragging Isla, and then Isla was dragging Mac, and then Mona and Dad were like
Mona's
5
like-
minutes behind. Mona and Dad were 5 minutes behind, and you were fluctuating from me and Isla to Dad. And I was like, oh, so every dog is like physically matched with their human. And
Right.
Dad gets Mona and Isla gets Mac. He doesn't know how to navigate his stubby legs.
I don't have a
Mac doesn't have a lot of control over his legs at this point.
We're talking about you, dummy.
Oh, goodness. I know Mona is a senior dog. We think she's about 14. She's blind in one eye. She's definitely losing her hearing. I don't know if she's completely deaf, but she's definitely losing her hearing.
Fat.
And she's in the beginning stages of heart failure. And so when we take her for a walk, she's like,
She's so cute.
She's adorable. She's such a sweet dog.
I snuggle with her at night.
You do.
Girl.
Does she help you with your sleep anxiety?
She smells
Yeah.
disgusting.
Well, not really, but
Not really?
I mean, not really, but
Okay, that's clear. Not
Mona's
really.
just kind of a mass of fur that sleeps with you.
yeah, and she
doesn't-
can't hear anything.
I wouldn't call her a mass of fur. Maybe a mass of fat with fur on it.
Yeah.
She has fur, and then she snores, and you can't go to sleep because it's so loud.
She
And then-
snores. She has
But she
terrible
does like
breath.
this thing in the middle of the night where she like gets up in my room and she just coughs. Like,
Has she been doing that at night?
I mean, she did it last night.
I need to take her to the vet and
Little
get her checked
chonk.
out.
Monia.
Oh, Monita Malucci, the world's greatest poochie.
This has creeped me out. Oh,
Tell me.
Oh,
I've been
God,
having
Izzy.
my Capri Suns,
Yes.
and
They're creepy.
Oh, hi
Your
there.
Capri
They're actually
Suns.
not Capri Suns.
yeah, they are. They start with a K.
They're Kool-Aid.
Capri Sun starts with a C.
Dad bought a bunch of
Isla.
Kool-Aid pouches. So what you've been drinking is Kool-Aid.
This girl thought
Welcome
Capri
to
Sun
Team
started with
Dad.
a K.
What'd you say?
She thought Capri Sun started with a K.
It's okay.
It does.
No, Capri
Starts
Sun
with a C.
C-A-P-R-I.
You sure about that?
Capri.
Yes.
Okay, let's continue with my thing.
Regardless,
Let
you've
me-
been having your Kool-Aid pouch.
And your 20 Otter Pops a day.
Okay, I'm done with them.
You know why? Because you're out.
I know that
You're only
I
done
thought you
with
had
them because you
200.
ran out.
You had 200.
No, it was
and Mom
100.
bought them 900.
It was 100.
It was 100 Otter Pops. I thought they'd last
100.
3 months. They lasted one.
Yeah, and she had 5 a day and didn't eat anything else.
Okay, no, that's not true. I
Hello,
had
Ma.
like 2 a day at least.
4 a day.
No, you didn't have 2 a day.
Can I continue with what I was saying?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I got one of my Kool-Aids in the middle of class today because I was tie, so
Yeah.
I needed something to boost my
A little pick me up.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then I got it, but there was no straw.
Oh,
And
tragic.
so then I cut the corner of it and I started like squeezing in my mouth, but then I thought of Dr. Pimple Popper. And then I just thought that was the juices and it was disgusting.
Oh man. So now are you off the sauce? Are you off the Kool-Aid?
No, absolutely not.
No, just with a straw.
Yeah.
Just with a straw. What would you say? He's very sweet. So what would you say is your favorite junk food?
It depends.
On what?
It just depends on what mood I'm in. Oh, okay. I have 2.
Okay.
And Aww. I like In-N-Out.
Well, that's fast food.
That
That was my next question.
Oh.
So we'll start
Well,
with
then-
that. What's your favorite fast food?
In-N-Out and Taco Bell.
And Taco Bell. Georgia, what's your favorite fast food?
Probably In-N-Out. The fries from McDonald's are really good.
Yeah, they are.
They're really good.
I think McDonald's is my favorite fast food. Is that just terrible to admit?
No.
I don't know. Something about it.
They found a
kinda
toenail
nostalgic.
in one of
Mark,
the
what are you doing?
nuggets there.
What? They found it.
No.
You are a wealth of wackadoo information tonight. They found it.
They did. And they think that they're putting humans in the thing.
What? They do not think they're putting humans.
Well, they've done tests and they found DNA in there.
There's human DNA in a chicken nugget.
You're
Yeah.
stupid.
Oh
They
my
like
God.
pat the stuff with their hand. Why
Humans
does he
might
make so
prepare
much
them.
noise?
I don't know. He's got a very short snout
Should we do,
and a very large underbite.
should we do a
That's
close up
awful.
on his noises?
Oh my God. He's eating his foot again. This guy is a dummy. Look at him eating his foot. Oh, hi. So, favorite junk
Stop,
food.
Mac.
What's your favorite junk food?
I don't know what that is.
Junk food's like Doritos, like
Probably the lemon ones. The
Lemon
Lay's.
chips?
The Lay's lemon.
The-
Lemon.
lemon.
Yeah.
Georgia, what's your favorite junk food?
No, don't bite it. Don't bite it. Don't bite it. My favorite junk food is probably the sour cream and onion chips from Sun Chips.
Oh, I love
are
those.
so good. That's not even junk food, but it's still
Not
really
really.
good.
I wonder what my favorite junk food is. What do I like? I kind of like Doritos and Cool Ranch Doritos.
Cool Ranch
Kind of
Doritos are
vacillate
good.
between the two. I also like barbecue potato chips. Those
Oh my God, yes.
Right.
I love those.
I love barbecue potato chips. Okay, what's your favorite dessert? If you could have any dessert in the world
now?
yeah, what would be your
Oh,
favorite
I
dessert?
thought about this the other day and I forgot my answer.
Kathy's,
Ew, gross.
Kathy's, those little drops of frosting thing that you had one night.
Meringues.
Yeah, I ate both of those packs.
Anything
Yeah, I
Kathy
know.
makes.
I know. I brought home 2 boxes of Kathy's meringues, and they were gone.
Anything
They're
Kathy
easy
makes.
to eat.
Probably. Izzy, you psycho. Anything Kathy bakes or touches. Kathy's dessert. Oh my
they're
god.
so good.
They are.
And they're
good.
just like the cookies are just perfectly.
yeah. She's pretty perfect in the baking department.
Yeah. So anything.
My favorite, sorry, Kathy, is my banana pudding. I love my banana
you're
pudding.
canceled.
Bananas.
I'm canceled.
for liking your own banana
I
pudding.
love my own banana pudding.
Or
Because it's very southern and you can't find banana pudding like that out here. Everybody puts whipped cream on it out here. And where I
Whipped
grew up,
cream?
yes.
whipped cream
Where
on it
I
out
grew
here.
up, we have meringue.
Well, yeah, meringue.
It's got meringue on top of
It's
it.
got meringue on
It's
top
got
of it, and
meringue.
Mama gave me one in the pumpkin patch.
Totally. Totally. What are you guys going to be for Halloween? Oh, yeah. Halloween's canceled. Never mind.
Can I be a?
Don't make me cry.
Can we?
I want to be a
You could
fairy.
dress up and sit on the couch.
Can we?
I'm supposed to.
Yeah,
Hey,
you could dress up.
I'm supposed to dress up as a fairy, so I need Hello Kitty fishnet tights.
What? Fishnet tights?
Yes, and a tutu.
Hello Kitty?
Yeah,
What does that even mean?
I don't know. I'm supposed
If they're
to be a
fishnet,
fairy.
how do you see Hello Kitty in them?
They're. I don't know.
Well, if you want something for Halloween, you better start ordering it because it's getting about that time.
Do you feel jealous that I have Izzy's foot and a whole dog on my lap?
I'm so gel.
I
I'm
am.
overheating.
He's really cute, that little boy. What a
I can
cute
feel
boy.
his.
At
I
least
can
have
hear
Izzy
his
cut.
heart. Or feel it. I don't know which one's which.
So, Georgia, you're driving now. How do you feel about that?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
You like it?
Yeah.
You like your new car?
There are some crazy. I didn't realize how like crazy people are in LA driving because I was driving to the orthodontist and it was like I don't remember what street I was on, but it was bumper to bumper traffic on like the side streets, and then there was like a turn lane in the middle that separated it. And there were these two cars that were weaving in and out of like the lane I was in and the turn lane and like speeding. And I got so scared.
Crazy. I know it is pretty crazy to drive in LA, isn't it?
Yeah, it was scary.
It's
I was like,
pretty
dude,
crazy.
calm yourself.
Um,
What is going on?
I have to respond to this really quick.
Ow, Mac.
So
Hey.
So, Georgia, I sent an email to that place. There's this institute that does aptitude testing that I've talked about before in my podcast that you and I had decided we would do when you're a junior in high school. And they're not running tests right now. But I'm super curious to see what you come up with. They said they're thinking maybe January.
Why? It's Halston. Calm yourself.
Mac, is he mad dogging you? He's mad dogging you with a mask on. He's playing
How
with
dare
fire. He's playing with fire. You're so cute. That guy.
He doesn't like when I touch his foot. He hates when I touch his foot.
So tell me,
Hey, stop. Stop.
I had another question now I forgot.
Cute.
You guys are distracting. Very distracting.
I think I'm breaking my leg.
So what is your favorite meal? If someone said last meal on earth is today, what would it be?
I know. Chicken pot pie.
Chicken pot pie?
The one that we had in Australia because I could eat 20 of those.
Oh, that meat pie?
Max, stop.
That's called a meat pie. Oh, that was good.
Yeah, that was really
I didn't
good.
like that.
As Papa J would say, that was good. That was
Can you just
good,
lay
Georgia.
down, please?
He is.
I didn't know we were talking that level.
Yes.
Now I got to think about
Yes,
it.
I mean-
girlfriend. What the heck were you thinking?
I
Oh,
like
Doritos.
the food in Bali a lot.
You like the food in Bali?
Yeah, all the different types of food. I liked it.
That's good.
I was like, I'd eat yogurt.
hate
That's my
yogurt.
last meal.
Isla Kreischer, something to know about yourself is you really enjoy Asian food. I don't think there's any Asian food that you've had that you don't like. Everything Sandy cooks, you always eat a ton. She's a good cook anyway, just in general. But obviously, since she's Chinese, her Asian food is just spectacular. And
Or Natalie's curry.
you like Natalie's curry?
Yes.
I've never had Natalie's.
I
curry.
had like
It's
20
good. It's
bowls
really
of
good.
it the first time I had it. It was so
Very
good.
It's very tasty. It tastes like home cooking curry. It doesn't taste like
It
crazy.
just tastes like magic.
It doesn't taste like crazy out there curry. It's very kind of beautiful in its simplicity. You would like it.
Hello.
Okay, what would be my last meal on earth? I would have
You'd eat
I would
Mac.
have my granny's chicken and dressing and field peas and cornbread that my granny made. So that would be hard since she's dead. But that would be my last meal would be granny's chicken and
That
dressing.
was very blunt.
She is dead.
What the?
That was very blunt. Can we make pound cake?
Yeah, we can make pound cake.
Thank you.
That's her pound cake. You want to make it for the camping trip? Yeah. Okay. I'll see if I can make
Are
it.
you not
tomorrow.
coming tonight at all?
To what?
Sandy's house.
No, honey. My my creative writing class is from 7 to 10. Yeah,
Well, why
that's
don't you
right.
come after 10?
Yeah, that's right. People who are listening, I signed up to take creative writing class after my podcast about hobbies. Toss. So
Why don't you
I
come
have
after
class
10?
tonight from 7 to 10. That's too late.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. You
Never.
shouldn't be over that long either, by the way. She's going to watch the debates tonight. Debates start at 6, actually. She thought they started at 8, so she may be missing them. But I'll call her when we're done and tell her they're at 6.
Thank
Sandy?
you.
Sandy, yeah.
Oh my God.
Sandy is a hoot.
Nah.
It's like
Parents
8 o'clock tonight. 8 o'clock
Nice.
tonight, Leanne Kreischer. 8 o'clock tonight, debates. And I got home and I went on the guide to 8 o'clock and I was like, there's no debates at 8 o'clock. Wait a minute. Maybe it's 8 o'clock Eastern
Oh, that's what you were
time.
doing.
But it was actually, I don't know where she got 8 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock Eastern time, 6 o'clock Pacific time. So I'm recording them so that I
silly.
can watch them as soon as my class
Mom.
is over. Yeah.
I have a question for you.
I would love questions.
If you were to live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Los Angeles.
What?
I hate Los Angeles.
Really?
Why? Yeah.
It's just so.
Los Angeles?
It's so.
I love my life here.
I mean, I like if you were to live with like the same, not community, but like all your friends and everyone you know, in any place in the world, with like this neighborhood, just like in that.
Just a
biome.
different scenery.
I don't know.
I would live in Iceland. I love it there.
You've never
I've
been
never
there.
been to Iceland.
I've seen photos and I think it's there, but policemen don't carry guns there. I don't think
Why
Interesting.
do you know that?
Why are you
Why do
scared
you
of
not?
policemen with guns?
they can hurt you.
They also
Girl,
can
anyone
protect
with a
you.
gun can hurt you.
I know.
So you would live in Iceland. Where? This is a good question. Where would you live, George, if you could live anywhere in the world?
London.
London? You
Yes,
really liked London.
I really loved it.
London was great.
I want to go back.
I would visit you there.
London was great. I don't know where I would live. You know, to be honest with you, I probably would live somewhere in the woods if everybody would live with me. Like not the woods, but like somewhere like I don't know.
Where your cabin
I don't know.
was.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like Big Bear.
Oh,
Like somewhere like that. That's a little town, but I'd need all my friends to come with me, like all 15 of them or 20. So I love my life. I think Dad and I have made a really good life in LA with people and with where we live and kind of our lifestyle. The weather here is so great and it's very, very expensive to live here, or I might live on a lake.
A lake.
I'd be
haven't-
fine with that.
I haven't really traveled enough to be able to answer that question really. I don't really know.
It's
I haven't
called
been that many
Google.
places. Where is somewhere in the world that you haven't been that you would like to go? I think I may have asked you this before.
Iceland.
But Iceland. Okay.
Why are you so obsessed with Iceland?
I don't know. I like
What about
it.
Probably Ireland.
Oh, cool.
Because my friends have been there. Some of them have been there and they really liked it.
You know that your friend Kelly Brown is like some big
Yeah.
princess of Ireland. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah.
We own land there.
We do own land in Ireland.
Oh
and
my
S-
God.
And Scotland.
My lords, ladies, and something else.
And, well, I think I would go to Africa.
You go to Africa?
You have to
It's
get
so hot there.
Yeah, but I would love to see all those animals.
It's sweat.
I also would like to go to Paris. Never been to Paris.
I don't.
Now that I have 2 children that speak French, now
Oh,
would be
I would not.
I forgot all my French. I know how to say, hi, my name's Georgia.
Je
and then-
m'appelle Jaja.
I could probably figure out how to say, where's the bathroom?
Oh, oui, senorita.
No, wee wee doesn't mean pee.
Wee means yes, yes.
I need a wee wee.
Would you like to go to Paris?
Probably, yeah.
So when the pandemic breaks and Dad says, let's go on vacation, where do you want to go? Obviously, we're probably not going to Iceland.
The lake house.
Obviously, you want to go to Papa J's?
Yes.
Yeah, I can ride a.
I know, it's so funny. I was talking to Papa J before this, and I was like, I really want something to happen where Isla can't come next year, so she won't be able to ride the Wave Runner. Wouldn't that be funny? And he was like, don't worry, I'll work on it. And then COVID happened, and
Oh my
we laughed
goodness.
really hard.
So Papa J did COVID.
Yeah.
He's a magician.
The first place you want to go is the lake house.
Yes.
La calculatrice.
That's awesome. That's
That
really
means
cool.
calculator, ding dong.
I know. La calculatrice.
I think I want to go to Hawaii.
I don't want to go to
Oh, I want to go to Hawaii.
I love
Hawaii. I've
Hawaii.
been. Hawaii isn't my type of thing.
What's your
Girl,
type of
what
thing?
is your type of thing? Iceland?
Iceland.
But why?
You've never been to
I don't know. I
Iceland.
like Iceland.
You've never been to Iceland.
So here's a mystery with Isla Kreischer. This is an Isla Kreischer head scratcher mystery.
everything about her.
Just
Even
about.
her smell.
But
Smell.
you used to live in the water. Live in it. Now I can't get you to go in it. Why?
It
She's a
just doesn't
bow.
do it for me.
Oh, really?
That's so interesting
That's a
because
lie.
once you get in the water, we can't get you out.
I know, but like, it's the thing. I don't want to go in the water, but when I go in the water, I don't want to get out.
Because
of the
she's
water.
lazy. She doesn't like the idea of getting a bathing suit on and
No.
walking outside and physically getting in the water.
Is that it?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
I wouldn't
Yes.
deny it.
Let her answer, please.
The answer
is
is
that it?
yes.
I mean, it's not that I don't want to. It's just a hassle.
That's what I
Oh
said.
my God. Are you bougie?
No,
Yeah, she
no, really, I'm.
Are
She
you
doesn't
bougie?
want to like take her clothes off and put a bathing suit on.
No, because then
and
I have
walk
to take
outside.
them. I have to put my clothes back on, and then I have to take a shower. And what if I already took one the day before?
You know,
You're
a
lazy.
life in a closet, lived in a closet is not a life.
I mean, I
lived.
will,
What?
but that doesn't make
A
sense.
life in a lived
life
in a,
lived in a closet is not a life lived.
Isn't that the
Like, you
tiger, the
don't-
man in the wardrobe thing? Just
Huh?
live in
That
the
is
closet.
a book, and that is
Just
Narnia.
live in the
The
closet.
tiger, the man, and the wardrobe. I think it's the lion, the witch, and the wardrobe. The tiger, the man, and the wardrobe.
You just live in the
You
closet.
are Stupid.
So I started reading a book aloud to you guys that Georgia hid.
Stop, because I don't like reading.
Okay, that's not something that you should say.
The reading of the
up.
book was not the point. It's a book that I think would be very helpful
I know.
for you.
But that book, I'm sorry.
What
to
are you
say
going
this,
to title this podcast?
2 goofballs and 2 dogs. I don't know.
There's no
And a
theme.
wardrobe.
There is no
That doesn't. That's the whole. Hold on. The whole point of my podcast was for it to be a conversation.
Can
It
I,
is a
Sometimes the
conversation.
conversation has a point, and sometimes a conversation just is an ambling conversation. It'll probably be called Georgia and Ila number 4 or something like
number
that.
4?
That's it?
That's all.
You have to get more
Say la
creative.
calculatrice.
Just say math.
What?
La calculatrice.
Stop saying that.
Le
There's no
calculatrice.
point. Why do your lights
I thought it was
keep
le
glitching?
calculateur.
No,
Le calculateur.
it's
No, because
trice.
calculator's feminine.
Why?
Calculatrice.
Because girls are smart.
Because girls are better at math.
Hair flip.
Yeah.
Le calculatrice.
Leanne,
Yes.
I have another question for you.
Please.
I don't know if this is racist or not.
Ila, that's not a way to start a question.
No, I don't know. I don't know. If you were to be any other race, what would it be?
Oh.
Is that racist?
I don't think that's racist.
You could say, like, if you were to be from any other culture.
Yeah, culture.
Okay. If I could be from any other culture, what would it be?
I would, to be honest, I would be German or African American.
I'd be Hawaiian.
I think I'd be Jewish.
Is that a race?
Well, it's a culture.
Oh,
I'd be Hawaiian.
I learned about them today.
You learned about who today?
Hebrewism.
Hebrewism?
I swear to God, I
Oh, you learned about
Judaism.
Judaism today.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was really
I really like a lot about the Jewish community. I mean, there's extremists in every religion. I'm not really into the extremist Jewish community, but my friends who are Jewish, I actually like a lot. Like if I had to choose a different culture, I would probably choose that. Although I don't know. I think it would be yeah. I think that would be fun if I had to choose one. I don't know. It's interesting growing up in the South because as much as we like to say and believe that the South is not a prejudiced place, it is. Or the South I grew up in was very much so.
Texas.
And so there were only two cultures, white and black. And I never met a Jewish person until I was very old. No one was even Catholic in my hometown. They were either Baptist or Methodist. There's a couple Church of Christ. But I have such a limited, what I think is really great, a gift that you guys got growing up, particularly in public school in LA, is you got exposed to a really broad amount of culture, not just black, white, Mexican. You have friends that are Asian, friends that are Persian, friends that are all different backgrounds. Growing up, my hometown was 20% black and 80% white, and everybody was one of two faiths, and both of them were Christian. They were either Methodist or Baptist.
Yeah, at Walter Reed, I had one friend, and her mom was Korean, and her mom one day made me a lunch.
Yeah,
and it was so good. It was like a lunch where you could make your own sushi. So she gave me like a little bit of rice and then like seaweed and then like 3 other like options of things I could put in it.
Right.
It was so good.
Was it Aaron's mom?
No.
Yeah, it's really cool, and especially we are part of the campers. 2 families are Jewish, and 1 is Asian. I think that's.
Are we atheists?
We have nothing to bring to the table.
Are we atheist?
Yeah.
Dad is Catholic, and I believe in God, but I don't really gravitate toward any specific religion. But I definitely 100%, as Bert would say, I fully believe in God.
What do we bring?
Huh?
What do we bring?
What do we bring to what?
Anything. We're not Jewish. We're not Chinese. What are we?
Super white.
We are?
Sick.
No, we're just, yes, we are white. I don't know if you knew this, but we are white people.
Yeah,
Just look at your arm, Ila.
I thought we were Native American.
Well, I have Native American ancestry in both my mom and my dad's family. I have photographs of them, and I absolutely have Cherokee great, I don't know how many greats, but grandparents in my line. So definitely there's Native American in my side of the family. I don't believe there's any in Dad's side.
No.
Dad's pretty Irish Catholic, pretty much straight up Irish Catholic. So, and not from an area of the world where that really happened, too much in Philadelphia and New Jersey. I don't think the Trail of Tears happened in Georgia. So, and that's where my people are from. So,
The calculatrice.
the calculatrice.
I feel like Dad's family was secretly in the mafia.
Whoa.
No, that's the Irish mafia.
Yeah.
I don't think
Is there
so.
even a...
Bam, bam.
I don't think there is an Irish mafia.
Isn't
I
there
don't know.
only like
Maybe there is.
a Russian mafia?
Well, there's
No.
Russian mafia out here. Russian. There's Armenian out
Aren't
here,
those,
and
like-
Italian. There's a huge Italian mafia in Florida.
Florida.
Some of Dad's really good friends were part of the mafia. Their parents were.
What?
Crazy, right?
That'd be so fun. No, it wouldn't.
It would be terrifying.
kinda fun.
Are you kidding?
A little bit fun.
No.
A little bit fun.
No.
Calculatrice.
Le calculatrice.
Why are you saying that?
It was in my.
So what do you think about having grown up the way you've grown up? I guess you have no point of reference because you don't know anything different, but
Well, I like it. I think it was good that you sent us to public school. I talk about this with you sometimes. But like some of the girls that were just sent to private Catholic schools their whole life are a lot like they're great girls. Like they're really cool, but they're all kind of like similar. Like you can like for me, because I went to a public school, like I can go into a school like and I can sort out who's gone to Catholic school their whole life and who's gone to public school. Because there's like, I don't even know what it is, but there's just some like massive difference. And it's like not anything in particular, you could just tell. Because like I was telling two of my friends who have gone to Catholic school their whole life some of the stories about things that have happened at Reed. And it scared them.
Yeah.
They were like, that's never happened. Like two of my friends went to middle school and they had 30 kids in their graduating class.
yeah.
And it was like that from kindergarten to 8th grade.
That
and it was
sucks.
just 30 kids.
Wow.
And they all knew each other and they were all friends with each other.
How many did you graduate with?
1,000 something.
Yeah.
And so I was like, and I told them that and they were like, that's not even how many kids go to.
Your high school.
Yeah. And
To your high school.
To my high school. My bad. Oops.
It's okay. I'll still take it out.
To my high school. But I can like it's just like so it's so obvious who's gone to Catholic school their whole life. And there's no like good or bad thing about it. Like one's not worse than the other one, but you could just tell. You can just tell.
So what benefits do you think you got from going to public school?
I think like you said where like I was exposed to a lot more different cultures and I think also you kind of like get to form who you want to be friends with a lot more because when you go to that small Catholic school you only get exposed to 30 kids when I was exposed to 1,000, so I had a lot more options of who I wanted to be friends with and there were a lot like more specific groups, if that makes sense. Like where we ate, there were like 30 different groups I could choose to hang out with, and I was friends with all of them, like because I was just friendly. But then in like Catholic school, you only have one group you can hang out with.
Why? Why do you only have one group?
Well, not at my school, but like I'm saying with the 30 kids, there's only like, really one group.
I see.
But I think there's that. And also like public school teachers are a lot different than Catholic school teachers. They're mean.
Yeah.
Public school teachers are mean?
Well, no. Some of them are mean.
Yeah.
Some of them are crazy.
Yeah.
Like you just get a whole mix of them because there are some that are like crazy and then there are some that are normal and then there are some that are fun and then there are some that are just flat out mean. And then at Catholic school like they're all nice and like well dressed. Like one of my math teachers would come in like a smock and clogs and I was like, what are you, girl? Okay. And yeah, there's also I don't know, public school was fun. So was Catholic school.
Public
school's
school,
funny.
Public school was more, I think, loose than Catholic school because, like, in public school, I knew a lot of, like, I was friends with a lot of groups of people, and then I wasn't friends with people I didn't like, but I would still, if they wanted to, if we were hanging out, I'd still be really friendly. But yeah. And I think from what I've seen on Zoom, or not Zoom, but Teams, most of the girls know each other from their Catholic school because like I know like there's at least one or two groups of girls that I just see like them texting on screen. They and
so they knew each other before.
Yeah.
That changes though, like the first after the first year at high school, because that used to be what it was like, because there was like this huge group of kids who all went to the same Catholic school, and then there was kind of like miscellaneous kids who like filtered in from public schools or like not charter school, what the heck, or other like random Catholic schools. And then once you get into like sophomore year, people realize like, oh, there's more than just the friends I came here with.
Right.
And you start to branch out. Like I'm friends with, like freshman year, I wasn't friends with everyone, but now like if I need something, I can text anybody in my class and they'll respond and I can have a conversation with them.
Right.
And that's also like a benefit of Catholic school, because public school, you have 20 million different kids in your class. Like you can't like process really everyone in your class, because it could change, because it always changed. There were always new kids coming into our class or
Right.
leaving or coming, or like leaving and then coming back.
Right.
But with Catholic school, it's kind of just like the same kids.
Right.
So it's easier to like get homework or get help.
Sounds like there's positives to both.
Yeah. Like one's not worse than the other. They're just
Right.
different.
They are different. I know the private school in the pandemic was far more together than the public
Yeah.
school in the pandemic. And
What?
it really,
Now?
Yes.
yes.
Not for me.
What do you mean?
Public
Do you
school-
remember
Yeah.
school?
Public school was better for me, probably.
What?
Because
You have amnesia.
because we
Did you
only,
hit your head?
No, it's because we only had like a few classes a week and they wouldn't even
Oh.
assign
That's
that big of
I
deal.
love-
yeah, that's my point. They were non-existent.
Yeah, that's better.
No, it's not better.
You're
It's
dingus.
of course you like it better, but it's not better. You still have to learn the same stuff. Remember when I was helping you in 8th grade and I said my biggest concern is you repeat what you learn in 10th grade. So if you just blow off 8th grade, you're going to be really bad shape in 10th grade when all this is over and you're back in class and they're asking you about the Constitution of the United States and you go, "What?"
I know that.
No, you know that because we busted our butt and learned it, but not because your teacher taught it, because we busted our butt and learned it.
Well, I barely learned anything in 8th grade.
I beg your pardon. I was an excellent teacher.
No, not by you. Like in the
Excuse me.
majority of like
I'd
the
shut
time.
up.
Excuse me.
No,
Here she goes.
Excuse me. I was an
Excuse
excellent
me.
8th grade tutor.
no, not at that point
no,
of time.
no. Now's when you say, "Mom, you were an excellent 8th grade tutor."
Mom,
Mommy, I'm
you were pretty
sorry.
good, but
No, I was not pretty good. I was an excellent 8th grade tutor. Say it. Say it. Say it.
you were an excellent 8th grade tutor.
Thank you. Thank you.
But
no, but just leave
Hey.
it there. Leave it there.
but
Come on.
you smell bad.
No.
Stinky.
I do not smell bad, Izzy. You, however, might smell really
Izzy
bad.
smells stinky.
Izzy, can I snuggle?
So, if someone were going to buy you a gift,
What?
what would they buy you?
Where did this come from?
dog.
You already have 3 dogs. No.
I'd be fine with another.
Like if you had to choose a gift, what would you want?
I would want more
Toothpaste.
gifts.
What?
What'd
you say?
Toothpaste.
Oh, come on.
My
I'm being for
toothpaste.
real. Is there
Um,
anything that you want? I'm just asking.
I don't know.
Like I'm trying to think if someone asked me
You-
if you had to ask for a gift, what would it be?
I'd want more pictures of my friends,
oh, okay.
because we forget to take pictures all the time because
Okay.
we're just too busy with each other.
Um,
Because I'm really annoying.
I don't know. I would probably, to be honest, I would like to have a hawk.
A hawk?
Why
Yeah.
are you like this?
What are we
What?
going to do with a hawk?
I'd
like to
have a hawk.
No, just for it to like bring me rats and stuff.
What are you
bring you
gonna do with rats, Isla?
I don't know.
You have a cat that
Are
brings
you gonna
rats
train
already.
them
Your cat brings you
to
rats.
get you
Mommy.
otter pops?
yes.
You're
Wait,
gonna
hold
train
on.
your rats?
Are you talking about a chicken hawk?
No, like a hawk.
Okay.
Okay, cool. You just
No,
repeated
yeah,
yourself.
no, it wouldn't attack.
So you
them.
want to get into falconry?
yeah?
Girl.
Isn't that
Leave.
where they like, right?
I want a hawk.
Falconry is where you train birds of prey.
I want a
Oh
squirrel.
wait, no.
So
I've
you
squirrel.
don't want a hawk.
no.
Oh my
I
God.
just wanted to like meet one.
You'd like to meet a hawk.
No.
You
like,
got to meet an owl.
I want
Remember
one.
meeting
yeah, like
an owl?
that, but with
You would like a hawk to come for a visit.
yeah.
Okay.
I want to say hi to him.
Okay, that's
my
a good
God.
gift. I could get that done.
I want a hawk to bring me rats and get my otter pops for me.
I want a new
Daughter.
sweatsuit.
What?
Sweatsuit? What
Yeah.
is?
Because
Oh.
winter's coming. As they
But
say in Game of Thrones.
Dad got you
Winter's
your
coming.
mustard one.
Yeah, I can't wear that mustard velour, man.
Why not?
Mustard and velour should never be in the same sentence.
I mean-
B.
Unless you're saying mustard in velour. It's disgusting.
Mustard velour on me is not the most flattering color.
I mean, if you had blonde hair, it would be.
No.
I
You'd look
don't
monochrome.
think so. I think I'd need to be really dark complected, like someone who's Italian or someone who's, has a nice tan. I think
Or you'd have to be very
someone who's
pale.
African American would look great in this tracksuit. Someone that has a dark complexion, and for me, it's the same color as my skin.
You're not mustard.
I'm pretty mustardy,
Izzy,
so
what are you
it
doing?
just makes me look washed out.
I-
Like it would look good on you because you have black hair.
Mm-hmm.
It would
Put it
look
on
really
for
good on
us,
your black
Isla.
hair.
I'm good.
And you are, even though you haven't seen the sunlight in 6 months, you
More
actually
than that.
tan. You actually get really tan when you're out in the sun. So you have a different tone of skin than I do. My skin's very kind of orangey. So when you put mustard with orange, it just looks awful.
Ella, let's go tan.
No.
No tan.
Nah.
No.
So
So I would like a new sweatsuit, but one that's not velour
What time is it?
or mustard. It's 5:30.
It's
You have
5:33.
class.
I have class at 7. Yes,
Oh,
I
never
should
mind.
wrap up. I should
I thought
wrap
it
it
was
up.
at 6.
So anything else you want to talk about? You had good questions today.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions, Georgia?
Oh, yes.
No.
Georgia.
Yes, Isla.
Would you rather have glasses or not? If you'd look good in glasses.
Not.
Why?
Because they hurt after you wear them for a long
It's
time.
like an accessory.
I'm not going to wear glasses.
Well, you can also wear glasses that have no prescription in them if you just want a good looking
No.
accessory. I bought you 2 pair of glasses that you won't even wear.
No,
Mom,
that's not
I
the
have a
problem
question.
here.
What?
One of my friends at school wants to get a tattoo on their lip with me, and they want chicken and I want waffles. So when we put it like this, like under, like this right here, so I get waffles and she get chicken. Can I do that?
You might be
Wait,
mentally challenged.
Can I have
I'm not. I think that's so funny.
That's
We got
where you're mentally
chicken and
challenged, and
waffles.
Georgia Isla's with the push-up.
She's getting chicken and I'm getting waffles.
Can I?
Who is getting chicken?
My friend.
Who? What friend?
Don't worry about it.
Not even a friend I know.
Yeah, you do know her.
Lan?
God,
Sophia.
yes. Oh, come on.
Oh, Sophia, I'd let that happen.
Yeah, I'm sure Sophia's mom would green light that. Right. away.
No.
No, she would never. Yeah.
If I were to get
Get Jesus being crucified on your chest.
No, Georgia
Blasphemer.
would not let me in the gate. The high school.
Why would you take your shirt off at
Hey,
No.
what were you going to say, Anna?
Can I get like matching tattoos with people?
With me? Okay.
No.
me?
No, just like a little butterfly.
I'm gonna get W-O and Isla's gonna get T-P.
WAP.
Nice.
What?
WAP.
Wife of the party.
What?
Duh.
WAP.
So it'd be like,
What?
whoa.
No,
What?
WAP. WAP.
What?
No, WAP.
Shut up.
If you had to get a tattoo, like a for real tattoo, not a chicken and waffle in my lip,
Why
what would you
not?
get
That's a real tattoo.
and where would you get it? Just one, just
That one.
for you.
Like a small one or a big one?
Oh, just for me?
I mean, if you were forced to get a tattoo, I'd get a freckle, but
You're stupid. You
get a freckle?
yeah.
Why are you like this?
Where would you?
A freckle like
Where
right
would
here.
you have them? Oh, no.
You're dumb.
No, like if I was forced to get one and I could decide, I'd get a freckle.
You're
Just
dumb.
give me a. You have the funniest brain. What would you get, Georgia?
I would get. Hi. Oh God. Why? I'd get probably like the planets on my arm.
All 9 planets.
Yes.
Okay.
Like in a line.
Get a moon like
Hello.
right here.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks.
But if I wanted to get like a real tattoo, I'd get the Big Dipper and freckles.
You get the big dipper and freckles.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good idea. I would get a ship and I'd put it on my arm. So when I went like this, it looked like it was sailing.
You're gross.
Just
Ew.
You're
kidding.
gross.
But you don't like
No, but really, mom.
No, girl.
Really, mom.
I would get a butterfly.
Where?
I would get a monarch butterfly
Oh, for your butterflies?
because I'm a butterfly.
My friend
Bok, bok.
has a birthmark on her leg, and it's like it looks like an eye, but she like it's like small and then it's big and it's small. And she said she wants to get a tattoo so it looks like a stick man's holding a sword.
What?
And she wants her birthmark to be the sword.
Oh my goodness. Goofy people. Lots of goofy people. All right. I think we talked about enough. What do you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
You did? Are you done? Are you tired?
I mean, Izzy
Exhausted.
looks adorable.
Look at these dogs. We wore them
Hi.
out. I mean, Mac is barely even breathing.
It's because he tried to attack me.
He's pretty cute, though, isn't he? Look, don't you? Oh, yeah. I'll lift a leg for you, Ila. Well, thanks for being my guest today.
Why
It
you
was
say
very
like that?
fun. I feel like we don't ever chit chat like this until you come on my podcast. I feel like we're
Because
all
Isla
about
is hiding
business.
in her room.
I'm not hiding on
Yes, you
purpose.
are.
I'm doing homework.
Yeah, Isla
Oh,
never
I'm doing
leaves her
homework.
room, and Georgia leaves her room almost as much as you do.
No, I don't.
Which
Even
is
more.
almost never
Liar.
No, I've seen
so
her
I
walking
am
around the
stuck
house
with the
like
dogs.
twice today.
by
Liar.
myself.
Don't
all
look
day.
at her like that.
Right,
Izzy kill.
Izika.
I'm teaching her that, and she's kind of listening. Now when I say it, I point at Isla. She jumps on Isla.
She says I kill her with love. 'Cause
Izzy
she's
kill.
So nice. She's so
Hi.
nice.
Did
She
you
has
know-
freckles on her
I
tongue.
know. I saw that like
On the
when
back
we
of her
first
tongue.
got her.
Do you think that means she's part Chow?
What does that even mean?
Chow is a breed of dog. They have black tongues.
What?
Chow chows.
Did you know that if you have a freckle in the palm of your hand, your lover is going to have the same one?
You have a freckle on
your
the palm
lover's
of your
going to have
hand,
the same
dingus.
freckle? What if your lover has it tattooed on his palm? Does it count?
I'm getting
Maybe
a freckle
your
tattooed.
lover will meet you and go, I must have a tattooed on my palm.
What if you touch freckles? You go.
If you touch freckles? That's kind of creepy.
That's how you have babies. You just go touch, and then you have a child.
That's how you have babies, is that you touch
and then a child
freckles.
pops out of your hand, and it's like boop.
You go like this, and the kid comes out.
Yeah, like one hand on the bottom and one hand on top, and in the middle, you're just like 3D printing a baby.
Like this, 3D printing.
Well, I mean, it goes like like back and forth.
I think that you both have very interesting brains.
I cut myself.
You cut yourself?
Yeah, on the plant outside.
What plant?
Girl,
No,
there's
I was-
no
Wait,
sharp
Hold on.
plant.
You cut yourself on a on a plant?
I cut myself on a
Plant?
daisy.
We have like some kind of razor plant?
Yeah, and
cut
then I was
myself on a
angry. I was
daisy.
angry the other day, so I wouldn't. I
You
wanted
were
to-
angry?
Yes,
No.
I'm so shocked.
I started
Mom.
meowing at Isla, and she was like, "George, stop!" And I had to go meow, meow.
No, I was.
You are a terrible instigator.
Yeah,
No, I love it.
So
it's so
mean.
funny.
And then I was angry when I got out of the car because I had so much homework. And then I decided to take the hard way to get to the back door. So I took the pink plant.
I also barked at her.
Scrape right here.
What pink plant?
Scrape right here.
It did get
Let
you.
me see.
A scrape.
Oh my god, Isla.
No, like the pink plant outside. Remember in between the car?
The
The bougainvillea
Yeah.
has thorns on it.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know that. I thought I would just get stung by a bee and it would be dying.
Oh, God. I don't know how you made it.
I don't know either. Izika hugged me.
Pretty rough, Easy.
Why are you breathing like
Pretty
that?
rough. All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your night. I personally am super excited to go camping.
I am as
I
well.
am really excited to go get in the woods, and we are definitely finding Bigfoot.
They,
Beautiful
them.
They, them, it. Are
Bigfoot.
you.
P-O.
Are you
Yeah.
P
So what?
rup?
All right. I love you guys.
Love you too.
Love you,
Do you love the
darling.
dogs, or do you tolerate? The
I love the
dogs?
dogs. I
I
love
tolerate them.
I love the dogs. I love all of you guys. Oh, we got to deal with Bumblefoot tonight, Isla.
Ha!
I did it by myself the other day and it
Loser.
was really hard. So can you help me out with Bumblefoot? Okay.
I will be taking a fat poop.
Okay. TMI. For those of you who don't know what Bumblefoot is, why don't you tell them real quick? And I'll say
don't know
goodbye.
what poop is.
Bumblefoot is where a bird, any bird,
It's usually a chicken or a duck.
Yeah, when they Georgia, please stop. When they get a something infection,
Like a rock.
It's a staph infection that's caused by
cutting their foot open.
they cut their foot on something simple like a rock or a twig.
And then it turns into a big deal, and they could die.
Yes, it comes into a staph infection, which is a very hard scab that has a root. And
Yeah.
you have to remove both the scab
What is she doing?
and the root. And you have to do it in a very sterile environment because of the staph infection, because that is contagious. And
Like you could get it?
yeah. And so I got it last time she had bumblefoot. I got it on my finger.
I remember.
Did you have to
And
remove
have
it?
Yeah, you have to cut it out with a scalpel.
Oh my God, I'm gonna throw up.
So I had to cut Henrietta's foot was not getting better, so I had to cut her thing out with a scalpel. And you were in class. I couldn't get your help.
You cut your finger open and it got in your finger?
Well, that was last time. Yeah, I got in my finger, and then I had to slice the edge of my finger off. And then
Oh my
treat it.
God, my stomach lining's tingling.
But
And then
it's frontier
Lucy's
medicine.
were horrible.
Frontier. Lucy's were enormous.
They were like
Dr.
rocks.
Pimple
Do you wanna come
Popper
up
would
here?
have been jealous of what we took out of Lucy's foot.
Izzy, what is wrong
But
with
Lucy's healed up really fast, and Henrietta's is not healing so fast. So you got to
Yeah.
help me redress her bandage before you go in the
gross.
house, okay?
I hate that little girl. Okay, I need to
you?
get
I
like a
kind of want
different.
Bumblefoot a little bit.
What?
I need to get a different attire on.
Why? Why don't you just use that attire and then change?
No,
You've been in this attire for 2 full
I'm
days.
gonna.
I kind of want Bumblefoot now.
No,
No,
my
you don't.
knee.
You really
It
don't.
actually really hurts. When I had it on my finger, it was very uncomfortable.
Dude,
Did it hurt to cut it off and pull it out?
What do you think?
No.
I cut my finger off with a scalpel. Do you think it hurt?
Off?
A big chunk of it I had to cut off.
Do you have a scar or a scar?
plastic surgery.
I don't know.
If you
I don't understand people that
Did
get
pulling a
scars
root
so
hurt?
easily.
I got it before it had a root. I got it very early because it's on my hand, and I go, oh, look at that. I'm getting bumblefoot. Let me cut it off now before it gets too big.
Can we just wear gloves?
Can wear gloves, yeah.
Oh my God.
But then what's the fun in that?
Oh my God, my
No
stomach
risk
is
in that.
tingling.
I don't want to.
I mean,
I
don't
feel
you
the
kinda
acid
wanna
moving
play
around
the
in my
odds?
stomach.
Don't you kind of want to play the odds?
Yeah,
and
can
see?
we give Ila Bumblefoot and not tell her?
No.
Like on her back?
No, it's okay.
So she
we're
can't see?
we're gonna just redress her wound now.
Izzy, you are gross.
All right, I love you guys.
Love you.